Hi Virgo, and welcome to your general love message for June. I'm Victoria with Aligned Soul Tarot. This is going to be for Virgo and all placements found within your birth chart. Also, cross watchers that are watching for a Virgo, you are welcome here. Just know that you can flip the roles. If it doesn't resonate, don't make it fit. All right, check your other placements and check out my services below. The Patreon extended will be linked as well. And I'm going to be doing a Jupiter and Gemini series for my Patreon collective at the end of the month, coming up here in the next week or so. So if you really want to dive deep into what Jupiter means for you over the next year, you know, there's so much to Jupiter, especially also Saturn, which we have this Saturn retrograde. They go hand in hand. So this is a very powerful and potent time to access, again, the powers of manifestation. Okay. So check out the general message if you want to go a bit deeper with me into what's the astrology, right? So I offer that reading below. You can find that link. You very well could be dealing with a Pisces, an air sign, specifically a Libra, okay, or a Cancer, Gemini, Aquarius as well. They could have these placements in their Neptune placement. Okay, so let's dive in here. We're going to do a you versus them reading. We're going to pull from the Heart's Hidden Secrets. Then we're going to do mutual energy and some advice and take it over to Patreon, okay? And the Patreon extended, I also do a single pass and couple dynamic. So I break it down to get more clarity for your specific situation because this is a general reading, of course, right? I'm talking to a lot of different people and a lot of different scenarios, and that's okay, right? I do my best. It's mainly the main messages around it, whether you are single, coupled, past, right? Let's get to the root, right? Let's get to the root of it. So Virgo, let's talk about it. Your love message for June. Virgo, how is Virgo's person feeling about them currently? How is Virgo's love interest feeling about them? How is Virgo's love interest feeling? Well, it's sideways, okay. How is Virgo's love interest feeling? Virgo's love interest. How is Virgo's love interest feeling? Okay, we'll start here. This has a little bit of devil energy on it, I have to say. Again, Saturn's in your 7th house of partnership, so commitments are being tested. I see the commitment on the side here. In your general message, we did see the Emperor, Taurus, Aries, in reverse with the Death. So you could be undergoing some sort of transition and a commitment with someone, especially someone that you consider to be a stable figure in your life. You know, the Emperor. It's the king of all kings, right? Someone that you see stability with long term. This could be the father of your children for some. But male or female, the roles can be reversed. Obsession and clinging here. That screams like codependency. This could have been an issue with you both. Like you were like instantly attracted, infatuated, adoration, obsessive thoughts. You know, you built your life around this person pretty much. It's called codependency. And that can lead to a lot of negative situations when we are codependent on another for our own happiness, right? So we have to be mindful of this. And again, your general message, if you want to go deeper into that, I talk about it in the astrology portion for you. But yeah, this person is holding on potentially to a commitment with you. Again, some sort of marriage, you could have been committed. These two people were married, but it's on the side. So that could be changing, okay? Again, you could be going into a commitment or you could be exiting a commitment, questioning a commitment. And it's leaving this person feeling a bit broken. But again, the pride is here too, so you might not know that. Especially if they are an emperor. It could be very, like I'm getting the message of stonewalling, dismissive, avoidant. Not saying the emperor upright, you know, they can be very balanced and grounded. They know how to rule empires. You know, what makes a good leader, right? But there are some leaders out there that are not the best, let's say that. You know, especially when arrogance and pride get in the way. Stubborn, fixated, maybe they, again, obsessive. They could have been like very obsessive about a way of being and thinking and like forcing you to kind of fit into their mold. You know, that can definitely be the emperor. Like my way or the highway kind of attitude. And that can get really old really quickly. over time, especially when we start to evolve and grow into ourselves. We can see like, wow, I have no opinion. I have no say. Like, where is there room for growth here? Right? So that could be something that you're thinking about. But there's something about this person that's like potentially still spying, you know, obsessing, clinging on to you, but they know that potentially this is the but again, chasing. We have finality and chasing. So it's like, although they know that there's some aspect of this relationship that's ending, they still want to actively try to pursue it because, again, maybe there's time in this, marriage, children, there's so many different narratives, right? But are they coming from a clouded judgment? Again, are they like holding on for dear life because of a lack of self-understanding, self-development, confidence within oneself, you know, clinging onto a relationship for all the wrong reasons, right? Running away from their mistakes on the cut. Yeah, are they really actually learning the karmic lesson? Again, Saturn in your 7th house of partnership. This is all about karma and relationships. And it seems like for you that's being tested and this person potentially is running away from their karma, from the mutual karma that you guys are sharing in this relationship. Yeah, they could be very avoidant. Again, the Emperor did show up in your general message. They're not the most emotional, you know. Boundaries. Yeah, you set some healthy boundaries, it looks like, Virgo, because you felt trapped. Again, I feel like you were with someone that was very controlling. Yeah, it was my way or the highway. And you're like, I can't keep being your, like, again, caretaker. Give. What are you getting back, Virgo? You felt tied down, restricted to some extent because this person was a bit obsessive, controlling, dominant, domineering your life and your choices and the decisions that you're making. Okay, Virgo, what do we have? How are you feeling, Virgo? How's Virgo feeling in love? Yeah, family in reverse. Again, this person there's clinging there. Yeah, clinging onto the idea that maybe one day you could have a family because the family's in reverse, but also clinging because you have children, right? Staying for the kids. Or staying because you want to have children. But it's like, is this person really equipped for that? Are you staying, if you are a woman and say you're at reaching the latter half of your fertility, you know, that's up for debate for when people feel that, right? Your body, your choice. We had a lot come up around the health in the body. So if you are trying to say have a child, that could be something that's coming up for you. Maybe you're having some issues around that, or you just want to have a child. However you identify, I should say, right? Because I'm talking to a lot of different people. So I want to be open to that. But family's in reverse here. So something about maybe they don't want children, or maybe there was a miscarriage, or maybe, again, children are the discerning factor of why you feel trapped, okay, for some of you. What else, Virgo? Show me more about Virgo's energy. That can be really hard. I do many, many readings on this, okay? And I understand and empathize. It's not an easy decision to make. But if you're staying just for the children when there's such a lack of actual happiness, and again, pride poked out again, arrogance, cockiness, controlling behavior, that no children should be raised in that type of environment. I'm sorry. You know, because that can cause a lot of trauma down the road. There's many statistics. I'm a psych major, and I remember taking Boundaries popped out again. It was a family systems class, and we talked about this, and like statistically, and of course this was 8 years ago now, but I think the overall message is that, yeah, you know, there comes a point when, you know, we got to stick it out for the kids, you know, traditional values. Maybe you were raised by parents that were really religious. It's like you don't separate, you know, you don't divorce. Like once you're married, you're married. Once you're committed to have kids, you're in it. Right? Even if you're miserable. Like, I think that's such a crock of shit. I do. Because I know from personal experience growing up in that environment, it was not conducive to my growth. And it stunted a lot of things in a lot of ways that I looked at love, right? My love language, attachment style, all that. And it takes a lot to kind of understand as a child's perspective that it's not your fault. Okay? The negative, yeah. That's coming up for some of you. Again, you don't have to have children with them, but you could have thought that maybe this was where it was going to go. And this is some of the main determining factors of why this might feel like it's not working. And you have to set a healthy boundary here. Drawing the line, enough is enough. You know, the family card is reminding me of the Ten of Cups. You know, the fantasy, illusion, Neptunian energy showing up for you again. Grounding yourself in reality here. Because Neptune energy, you can get really trapped in illusion. Pride again, yeah. Pride's coming out. So both of you feel a level of arrogance, stubbornness, clinging again, intimacy, clinging to the idea of something that is going to be intimate, shared, mutual. Also clinging to a sex-based connection. Maybe all you had was, you know, a lustful relationship where you're never going to actually be able to create a family, long-term vision, legacy, you know? Thinking, yeah. You really have been in a place of contemplation around this because you do feel tied or stuck down or restricted in some way. And I feel like this month, if you haven't already, it's time to make some healthy boundaries for yourself because it could very well be literally affecting your physical body. We talked about this as well with the Saturn retrograde in your aspecting your 6th house, right? With any retrograde, it's good to look at the house prior. So 7th and 6th house for you. Your partnerships, there's so much around karma in your partnerships. And I feel like it's affecting your body in some way. 6th house talks about, again, detox, purification, physical ailments showing up, feeling wounded in some way. Listen to your body. What's the mutual energies here? Mutual. Yeah. Mutual between Virgo and their love interest. Mutual. Please show me the mutual shared energy between the both of them mutually. What's mutual here between Virgo and their love interest? Please show me the truth. Okay, mutually, we got the Hierophant. There's that commitment again. I am definitely tapping into a collective that potentially you were married. You don't have to be, though. There was just a commitment. You know, at some point you could have been with them. It could have been 6 weeks, 6 months, but there was a commitment. Again, it's a choice. It's a choice to love. It's a choice to date. It's a choice to become official, right? You know, but there's something that was official, mutually. Hierophant. Literally could have been marriage. Could be dealing with a Taurus as well. Like we have a lot of earth here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But the Ace of Wands is here. So again, the chemistry's maybe died out. You know, again, it could have been really like a love bombing, like instant attraction. We saw the intimacy, obsession, obsessive energy, clinging, lots of passion. And then what? You know, then you're like, where is this going? Are we going to be committed, right? Also with the Hierophant, are you going to propose an offer here? Page of Pentacles. This person could be showing up as a page, right? Or again, what do you both have to offer with the page? This is communication. This is focusing on opportunity, growth, right? With the Pentacle. But it takes ambition. It takes loyalty as well with the Pentacle energy. It's dedication. It's long-standing. Earth energy is very grounded, right? So mutually, I think that this person, maybe both of you, again, mutually know that, you know, maybe we both don't have as much to offer as we thought we did to each other. In your June message, there was a lot around self. We had 2 9s. So maybe you're starting to be like, wow, my health, I have to prioritize my health and my well-being. I've been feeling trapped and stuck, and I haven't actually been able to vocalize this to this person. I do see the 5 of Cups. There is a level of acceptance here, though, but between the both of you, which is bringing in maybe some forgiveness and hope. Maybe the Page of Pentacles does represent some sort of apology. Recovery. I see recovery here for sure. Literally, you could be recovering from some sort of physical ailment, but it could just be emotional, like wounds, right? Loss, grief. We did see the Death card twice in your general message. Disappointed. You're getting out of that, though. You're getting more into forgiveness and hope, or both of you are trying to at least. But there's delays around this a bit, I have to say, with the Ace of Wands in reverse mutually. I see that, though, more towards like a lack of desire and ambition in some aspect of your life. Again, the chemistry could have died out is really the main message there. And now it's like faced with the death. There's the death again. It showed up for you so much this month. You could definitely be dealing with a Scorpio. But this is stagnation. Again, stagnation, like a lack of seeing the karma, the lack of learning the karmic lesson between you two, because it's apparent that there was some commitment. And also with the Hierophant, it's a spiritual commitment. It's one where there is a spiritual lesson attached to it. You know, with the Hierophant showing up, there's a higher calling, a higher purpose. And someone is trying to see that here, again, mutually, but they're being stunted because there's a lack of ambition or motivation, and this could be due to mental health. They're trying to recover. You both are trying to recover from some sort of codependency. It could have been addiction, right? For some of you. 8 of Wands again on the bottom, yeah. So I would say, okay, it could be a Sag, but this does take communication. So if you are in a no contact situation, I do see, again, Page of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 5 of Cups in reverse. I see that there is at least an apology. There is a level of acceptance, but doesn't mean that that is where all the change is going to occur. I'm not seeing all of that change happening this month, but I am seeing a level of acceptance and forgiveness, at least if that's what you're hoping for. There's potential for that here. We're going to take this over to the Patreon Extended. If this resonates, we're going to dive a bit deeper into single, coupled, and past dynamics, okay? Get more advice for you, pull some oracles, and get more clear on some timelines as well. So if you want to follow me to Patreon, just know you get 20% off all my services. And also that Gemini and Jupiter reading, you will have access to that at the end of the month. And you also get access to all 12 extended love readings every month. So if you want to cross-watch, watch for your other placements, and get deeper into the love message, follow me to Patreon. Join me there. I'll be posting more astrology content over the next coming months as we prepare for eclipse season. All right, Virgo, if this is where we part, thank you for joining me, and bye for now.